Welcome grade 3. Today we will talk about describing weather. Describing weather. But first let's know what is the meaning of the word describe. Look at this boy. Let's describe this boy. Describe means say what we see and what we feel. Okay? We see the hair of this boy. Describing the hair of this boy. The hair of this boy is brown. The eyes of this boy are brown. Okay, so we describe the face of this boy. Okay, now let's describe the weather. Before we describe the weather, we need to know three things to describe it. We need to know the wind speed, and precipitation, and temperature. Let's start with wind speed. Wind speed is how fast is the air moving? How fast is the air moving? Move very fast or slow? But we use something to describe it. We use anemometer to measure the wind speed. As we see in this picture, when the wind is very fast, so the anemometer moves very fast, and when the wind is slow, the anemometer also moves slow. Number 2, precipitation. Precipitation is the water falling from the sky. Which equal rains due to condensation, making clouds. After clouds, water falls from the cloud. That's called condensation. Number 3, temperature. Temperature means what? How weather is cold or hot. So we need to know the temperature to say that the weather is cold or the weather is hot. We use what to measure the temperature? We use thermometer. We use thermometer to measure the temperature. Let's now make a comparison between weather and climate. Number 1, weather describes the condition around us in a short time. So weather in short time. Like this. Today the weather is hot. Tomorrow the weather will be cold. So when we say today, day, short time, we will use weather. We are talking about weather. Number 2, climate. Climate is the average weather condition around us over a long period. So weather short time, climate long period or long time. For example, months. The climate for the next 3 months will be very cold. So we talking about months, so we talk about climate. The climate zones. There are many zones on the earth. We will talk about three of them. Polar zone climate is snowy. There are a lot of snow. Very cold and dry all the year. Precipitation is snow. The substance that falling from the sky is snow. The second one, which is tropical zone. Climate is hot. In tropical zone, climate is hot and humid. Climate is hot and humid all the year. The precipitation, the amount of water falling from the sky, moderate to heavy, medium to heavy all the year. The third zone, which is temperate zone. In temperate zone, climate is pretty warm, not cold or not hot. Weather changes with seasons. There are multiple seasons, like what we have: winter, autumn, summer, and spring. The precipitation in temperate zone, the amount of rains and amount of water falling from the sky, moderate all the year, not heavy.